What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell for me so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers. I do not offer an investment trading program. Be careful on Instagram as well, guys. A lot of scammers on Instagram cloning my Instagram account and then contacting you guys through DM and trying to offer you trading services. Please be careful. If you want up to 12 free stocks, Webull is going to give you up to 12 free stocks. When you open a new Webull brokerage account, put at least 1 penny in that account. They're going to give you up to 12 free stocks. You're going to also get a world-class investment trading app that offers $5 fractional share trading. They also offer automatic investing. So if you're interested in that offer, click on that Webull link down in the description box of the video. Open up your new Webull account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. 3 months ago, guys, I made a couple videos about the car industry, the automobile industry, and it was on a collision course for disaster. Specifically, the used car market. Today, used cars are down in price by 20% from the peak. And it's expected to get even worse. And what caused used car prices to skyrocket so high? Well, let's go back to 2020 when the pandemic broke out. And there were mandates, at least here in the United States, to shut everything down. That also meant automobile manufacturers had to shut down the production of new cars. Once we got a little ways past the initial onset of the pandemic, we started reopening again. The problem with that for automobile manufacturers is that they could not ramp up production fast enough for new cars. Key components that they need in order to manufacture new cars, they could not get. There were some supply chain issues. So that ran up prices of used cars because we still had demand. And where did all that demand come from? That demand came from stimulus checks, right? We got a lot of free money through stimulus checks. And a lot of people took those stimulus checks and they used them to buy cars. They couldn't buy new cars because there were really none being manufactured. So they turned their sights on used cars. And again, guys, that old supply versus demand. When you have a lot of demand of something, but you don't have enough supply to meet that demand, it drives up prices. And that's what happened with used cars. There was not enough supply of used cars, but there were a lot of demand, so prices skyrocketed, over 40%. What's happening in today's environment, what's causing used car prices to go down is, one, automobile manufacturers are now able to manufacture new automobiles. So if I'm in the market for a car, why would I buy a used car when I can get a new car at the same price or less? I would probably go with the new car. So that's one of the reasons why you're starting to see used car prices come down, because now folks can buy new cars. The other reason you're starting to see used car prices go down is because of interest rates. See, there are more interest rate perks on new cars than there are used cars. And what do you mean by that? Well, here's what I mean. See, automobile manufacturers can finance new cars through themselves. They can say, well, hey, I'll give you 0 interest for 60 months on this brand new XYZ car. Why? Because they hold the paper, right? They're really interested in just selling the car. Whether it gets interest on a loan or not is not really their concern. Their profit is made through selling the car. So they will do whatever incentives they need to do in order to sell that new car. Whereas with used cars, you don't have that type of interest rate incentive from an automobile manufacturer. You got to get that loan through a bank. And most banks or lenders are not going to give you 0 interest. They're going to give you whatever the prevailing rates are. And in today's environment with excellent credit, that's about 5 to 6% for a used car. And that's also dependent upon the term as well. And if you got questionable credit, not very good credit, you're going to probably pay double that interest rate, probably anywhere from 11 to 15%. It's not really affordable for a lot of people when the interest rates are at 5 to 15%, right? So there you go, man. Those are your 2 biggest reasons manufacturers are now producing more new cars with special interest rates on them. And then obviously interest rates at 5, 6% for excellent credit. And then, anywhere from, 6 to 15 to 20% for if you got questionable credit, right? Those are the 2 things driving down prices right now. I've gotten quite a few DMs on Instagram from people that have subscribed to my YouTube channel, and they have contacted me and said, hey, Richard, I'm in a situation where I got to get out of this car, right? I owe more on the car than it's worth. And that's because, guys, those folks bought at the peak. Those pandemic years, right? 2020, early 2021 was the highest peak, man, for used car prices. And if you bought during that time, yeah, you're probably upside down because used car prices have fell by 20% since then. So what's your choices if you're in that situation? If you owe more than what the car is worth? Well, if you still got income and you can afford to continue making the payment, then just keep the car. If you keep it long enough, it'll all work itself out, right? Even though you're upside down right now, if you keep the car long enough, then your ownership over so many years will average that out and you'll be okay. Now, if you cannot afford to continue making that high payment, then what you're going to probably need to go ahead and do is contact the lender. Contact the lender and let the lender know that you can no longer afford to make these payments. You've lost your job, you don't have any income, and see if they offer any programs where they will settle with you for less than what the car is currently worth and then just take it back without dinging your credit. That's the best scenario for you, but unlikely most lenders won't do that. They will say, hey, tough for you, but this is what you owe us. If this is what the car is worth, you got to make up the difference. So hopefully if you got savings, you can dip into your savings and make up that difference. If not, then I think the last option is you just got to simply voluntarily give the car back to the lender. That's all you really can do. Because in my opinion, I would not allow my everyday necessities to suffer if I'm in a situation where I cannot afford this high payment for this car anymore. Be careful out there, man, with these cars, even new cars, but more importantly, used cars. Please be careful. Drop me some comments and let me know what you think about what's going on with used car prices. And how far do you believe they'll fall? I think they got another 20% to go, but I'm curious to know what you think. If you want 12 free stocks from Webull, click on that link down in the description box. Open up that new Webull account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'm going to catch you on the next video. Peace. Today's video is sponsored by my company, RF Financial Consulting. And in my company, I work with individuals just like you through financial mentoring and coaching sessions. And in those 1-hour sessions, we talk about strategies to help you get to your financial freedom, whether it be through real estate investing, stock market investing, creating additional streams of income, credit card arbitrage, or starting and growing a business. If that's something that you might be interested in, there's an email address in the description box of the video. Send me an email and let's discuss if I'm the right fit for you.